What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with stage 8 of the Giro d'Italia here on PCM 2020, and today we're on the east side of Italy, the east coast actually, and we have a flat start to the day, some climbing throughout, then with the Monte San Angelo, and then a few climbs after that. Fuglsang, Matthews and Ulysses are the favourites. Let's get it. So we do have a decent day for Ballerini, and it would be a good idea, I think, to try and get him to the finish. He can climb better than some of the other sprinters at this race. And today we're going to keep our guys in the peloton as we have some early attacks by Hector Carretero. So you can see the breakaway still trying to sort themselves out as we're entering this really nice looking section of the race. We have Navarro, Chimolai and a few others with the Ghent trying to join them. 2 minutes now back to the peloton, and today we're actually on the east coast of Italy, and you can see we kind of have the sea on either side of the road momentarily right here. Really a nice looking section. Here we go then, we're just entering the foot of the Monte San Angelo right here. You can see we have a fool, actually a big fool in a group behind. Is anyone of note in this group? Let's take a look, make sure everyone is continuing on, and they are, and you can see the riders caught behind. No real GC favourites or favourites for today as far as I can see. However, entering this climb, I'm going to set a really hard tempo on the front to try and drop the likes of Gaviria and maybe even Arnaud Démare. Here we go then, Seri and Masnada coming right to the front of the peloton. Hodge and Kaiser probably going out the back right here. That is fine though. We want to make it a hard stage. So 2.5k to go now to the top of this climb. It's been Seri and Masnada doing a really great job on the front, as O'Connor, Hannanen, Malecki as well, trying to bridge to that group actually. That's fine. Let's keep a steady tempo up the roads. It's the Ghent going for those points and getting them ahead of, I think it was Danny Navarro right there, but we could have a growing breakaway as Kaiser and Hodge are slowly going out the back, but timed pretty nicely right here as Seri almost done as we crest that climb. So not done quite as much damage as I'd hoped for at this stage. You can see even Elia Viviani right on the back, just coming back on to the peloton. This is the peloton right here. If we take a look at the riders dropped, we had Rudy Barbier right there. Is Gaviria dropped? I'd hope so, but it doesn't seem he is just yet. Okay, but we did just have a pretty big fall, including Rafael Micah caught behind. I think Rowan Dennis as well, but Micah and Dennis, two big names to fall right here. So we're still pacing hard with Seri. That group with Malecki have just been caught as well. Maybe Comrades on the attack right here. Let's see. And you can see we have 3 riders remaining at the front with the Ghent leading the charge. Here we go then, Viviani going out the back for good right now, I would hope. Can we drop any further riders? It seems Cofidis are going to try and wait to help Viviani get back in. But Seri pushing really hard, and I'm actually going to move Masnada to the front, put Ballerini on Almeida's wheel with Knox looking after those guys, because we need someone else pacing on the front with Seri pretty much done for the day, as Cofidis struggling alongside a bunch of other guys to just keep Viviani here. So looking pretty difficult for us right now, because Masnada even is pretty much done. Seri is done as well. Can I pace with Knox just for a little bit? And maybe we're going to have to try an attack of some kind right here with Comrades willing to work instead. So we're just coming into the final lap, I believe. I think it's 2 laps of the same circuit right here. Knox, I don't want him working too hard on the front, and you can see, okay, here we go. We have a move by Démare. He's taking those points though, I believe. Okay, for a moment, I thought Démare might have been trying a little move. Knox is going to pace at 80 on the front, and then I'm going to try and attack with Ballerini as soon as we hit this climb, which is coming up very shortly. So let's stay with this right now. We still have those 3 riders at the front of the race, but Knox coming up to 95, coming into this climb, 99 right here, and there you go. He can sit up. Davide Ballerini on the attack here at the Giro. We're going to try and bridge to those guys up the roads, pace at 88, and this is working quite nicely in our favour. Kelderman trying to follow the Italian, and now we're at the front of the race. Will these guys work with me? Okay, so we're just sat behind right here, but Julian Bernard is doing the work to bring in that group. Sadly, Kelderman is there. Otherwise, I think we'd have a chance, but sadly not with Wilco Kelderman in that group. Ballerini is now caught. Can I maybe try something else? Not quite sure how to play this right here with Davide Ballerini. Peo Bilbao on the attack, so is Demar. We need to try and follow that with Davide Ballerini, but we're struggling to stay with Demar, and we just catch him right there. Let's just follow Bernard with James Knox, use his gel. Ballerini is at the front of the race, following Demar into the final kilometre. We have Demar, Bilbao and Sagan right here. I'm going to stay on the Frenchman's wheel for the moment. Ballerini, can he come round? I don't think he's going to. Demar just too strong today. Way too strong. He takes the win ahead of Sagan. Ballerini in third place. Sorry for cutting away at the end. I wanted to make sure we sprinted with these guys, but Demar just too good for us. So we tried our best to drop some of the stronger sprinters, but Demar and Sagan, if anything, are stronger than Ballerini, who is a very strong sprinter in his own right. We tried to get away, unable to though, and Demar and Sagan too good for us in that final sprint, but no time lost in the GC. So overall, a pretty successful day. And looking ahead to stage 9 of this Giro, what a stage we have in store. Look at all of this climbing throughout the day, 208 kilometers as well. That is going to be a massive stage. But I hope you guys enjoyed today. Drop a like on the video if you did. Drop a sub to my channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one.